Hi everyone. Today we're going to continue with the Premier League Microsoft Power BI project. In the last session we worked out what the match number was, and that was useful because we were able to effectively cut the season up in any way in which we chose. Now what I'd like to do in this session is to effectively create bandings for the matches that are being played. So the bandings I'm suggesting are 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, and so on. So and that will enable us to be able to cut the season up in a different way. So what we're going to do is go to the data pane, and we are going to add in a new column. So add in the new column, and we're going to call it match category, and we're going to use the pattern which is switch true, and then everything that follows this needs to be if it returns a true, then we'll get the result. So what we're going to be effectively creating here is an if then else statement. So the first condition is that we're going to put it in is if the match number is less than or equal to 10, then we want to return 1 to 10, and just make sure you're using the double quotes here, and then we can say the very final expression is otherwise I'm just going to say test. So this isn't the full expression, we'll build this out in a moment, but it's just going to demonstrate that if it's 1 to 10, and what I'll do is sort ascending, then we've properly returned 1 to 10. But as soon as we get to the end of the matches that go beyond that, we get to this test thing, because the if then else statement isn't complete enough. So moving back onto the match category, we need to kind of keep going with this logic. So we're going to say I'm going to delete this here. So we're going to say PL results match number is less than or equal to 20, then 11 to 20, and we're going to keep going. PL results match number is less than or equal to 30, then quotes 21 to 30, and then beyond that it's going to be we could put the expression in, but we know that it must be 31 to 38, and so we can put the quotes in there, and that should be our complete expression for this. So pop that in there, press the go button, and the expression has worked okay. We can see we've got 11 to 20, etc, etc, etc. So we're good to go on that. So if we look back here, what we can do now is we can if we can find a little spare bit of screen space here, what we can do is we can put another filter in, and we can put in the match category into here, and and the reason why that didn't work was because it didn't have all the matches in. So and what that means is that we can look at the final section of the season, which to be fair isn't complete, and we can make an assessment as to how teams have done. Now, as it's 31 to 38, some of these teams won't have actually played completely played games and so on. So a better guide might be matches 21 to 30, where all the teams would have played, and you can see that Sunderland and Middlesbrough have had a poor matches 21 to 30 and so on. The other thing that's nice about this is now that we've got our match categories, we can move this on this visual here to the legend, and we've effectively broken our season up into the various parts. So we can actually see that, you know, matches 1 to 10, Liverpool, Man City and Arsenal looks like they're actually on 23 points, whereas Chelsea was on 22 and Tottenham was on 20. And we can start to get a bit of a sense as to, you know, how the season played out. And so if we wanted to look at just that chunk in the middle, and if we were to sort of say, well, 11 to 20 was quite a key part of the season, then what we can see is that in those 10 matches there, Chelsea only lost 3 points, whereas Man United only lost 6 points, and Tottenham were a little further behind. So that's enough for this session. As you can see, we're starting to get to some interesting insights into the performance of the teams at different parts of the season. I'm just gonna have a quick look at that 21 to 30 piece again. So 21 to 30. Yeah, well, in fact, it was 11 to 20 we were looking at. 11 to 20. In fact, Tottenham scored more goals than Chelsea did, but Chelsea obviously managed to get the W next to their name more often. So well done to them. Okay, well, thanks very much for joining me. If you have enjoyed the video and got something out of it, then do like it at the bottom, and see you next time, where we'll be. Well, we'll have to see what the next part of the process is. We might start to look at some cumulative totals, because they might reveal some interesting insights. Okay, thanks for joining me. Bye.